Question 3. Guti and Alicia's wedding. You read an article in a Spanish magazine about Guti and Alicia's plans for their wedding. What are Guti and Alicia's opinions about their wedding? Right, P for a positive opinion, N for a negative opinion, P plus N for a positive and a negative opinion. So let's have a look at, just make it a little bit bigger for us, the two texts. Just read through. La religión no es importante para algunos jóvenes, pero yo soy católico y será maravilloso tener una ceremonia religiosa en la iglesia de mi pueblo. Me llevo genial con los padres y hermanos de Alicia y su abuelo es encantador. Me fastidian sus tíos y primos, pero prefiero no invitarlos. That's Guti. And over to Alicia. Mis padres quieren celebrar nuestra boda con una fiesta enorme, pero como soy tímida, eso será muy incómodo. Prefiero invitar a poca gente. En muchas bodas, los invitados toman demasiado alcohol, se emborrachan y se comportan mal. En nuestra cena vamos a tomar bebidas sin alcohol. So, part 1. Guti's opinion of getting married in a church. So we want P for positive, N for negative, or P and N for both. So let's look at Guti. Let's see what he refers to in terms of getting married in a church. As we look through, see reference to religion. We can see reference to religious ceremony. We can see reference to church, iglesia. So therefore, we want something that's going to show us an opinion. We've got this word maravilloso. It looks like the English word marvellous, and it does indeed mean that. So therefore, that should tell us that his opinion is positive. Let's look further. So we'd have a P. Question 2. Guti's opinion of Alicia's family. So we can see some reference to Alicia here. We've got family members, padres, hermanos, abuelo. So have we got, and we've also got tíos and primos. So what sort of phrases have we got? You can see the word genial, encantador. So we may recognize that genial is great. We may recognize, even if we don't know encantador, we may know we can see it's similar to me encanta, I love. Encantador is charming. So we've got some sort of positivity going on there. We've also got the phrase me fastidian. Now, hopefully you'd recognize me fastidian as they annoy me. But you've also got this phrase prefiero no. I prefer not to invite them. Right, a near cognate there. So hopefully from that you can see you've got some positive and some negative. So therefore for part 2 you would have a P plus an N. Part 3. Alicia's opinion of a big wedding reception. So she starts off, and notice you've had something from the first paragraph, something from the second paragraph. So in total there are 4 parts. So the likelihood is it's going to take something from this for part 3, something from this from part 4. Okay, let's have a look at this section. So we want to know, let's remind ourselves, her opinion of a big wedding reception. You can see reference to a big party in terms of what her parents want. She says, but, talks about being shy. I'm just picking out words that hopefully lots of people would easily recognise. And this word uncomfortable. Poca, few, not many. So she prefers to invite not many people because she's shy. So in terms of her opinion of a big wedding reception, it's going to be negative. And the last part, Alithia's opinion of having alcohol at the wedding. So we can see reference to alcohol in a number of parts. Demasiado, too much. So she talks about people having too much alcohol. And at the end, she says, in our meal, we're going to have drinks sin alcohol. So sin is the opposite of con. Con is with, sin is without. So she's talking about having non-alcoholic drinks. So therefore, her opinion of having alcohol at the wedding is negative. Now, just to make sure there were no phrases that anyone didn't fully understand, I'll just quickly talk you through the meaning. So for Guti's text, religion is not important for some young people, but I'm a Catholic and it will be marvellous to have a religious ceremony in the church of my village or my town. I get on great with the parents and siblings of Alicia, and her grandfather is charming. Her uncles and cousins, or her uncles and aunties and cousins, annoy me. I prefer not to invite them. And Alicia says, my parents want to celebrate our wedding with an enormous party, but as I am shy, it will be very uncomfortable. I prefer to invite few people. I think not many people. In many weddings, the guests have too much alcohol, they get drunk, and they behave badly. In our meal, we're going to have non-alcoholic drinks.